How does Turning Red explain furries? Turning Red is a coming-of-age fantasy comedy film created by Pixar Animation Studios and distributed by Disney. Set in Toronto in 2002, it focuses on Mei-Lin Mei Li, a 13-year-old Chinese-Canadian student who finds out she can transform into a giant red panda whenever she has a strong emotion. Mei helps take care of her family temple dedicated to ancestor Sun Yi and tries to make her strict, overprotective mother Ming proud. She tries to hide her interest from Ming, like the fact that she and her best friends, Miriam, Priya, and Abby are all fans of the boy band Boy Town. Ming discovers that Mei has a crush on a local convenience store clerk and embarrasses her in front of Tyler, a school bully. This caused her to have a vivid nightmare, and after waking up to discover she has transformed into a large red panda. She realizes she transforms whenever she has a strong emotion, but her parents believe her distress was caused by her first period. Ming finds out the truth when she embarrasses Mei again at school, causing her to transform and run home. Ming and Mei's father, Jin, explained that Sun Yu was granted the ability to transform into a red panda to protect her daughters. Every female member of the family has been granted that ability when they come of age. This has become inconvenient and dangerous, so they must steal it on the ritual of the Night of the Red Moon, which is happening in a month. Mei's friends inadvertently discover her power, but end up liking it, and finding out thinking about them prevents her from transforming. She convinces her parents to live a normal life, although Mei continues to monitor Mei. Boy Town announces a show in Toronto as part of their tour, but Ming refuses to let Mei attend it. Mei uses a red panda with her friends to secretly raise money for the tickets. Tyler asks Mei to entertain her for her birthday, and she agrees to cover the last ticket. At the party, Mei realizes the concert will be the same night as ritual. She gets angry and attacks Tyler after he insults her family, scaring the other kids. Ming discovers Mei's recent action and chastises her friends for taking advantage of her. Mei fails to defend her friends because she's ashamed and unable to stand up to her mother. Mei's grandmother, Wu, and her aunts come over to help with the ritual against Ming's wishes. As Mei prepares herself, Jin finds videos of her as a red panda with her friends and tells her not to be ashamed of this part of her. The ritual stops, but just as she heals the red panda, she decides to keep it. She abandons the ritual and attends the concert with her friends, who forgive her for the actions of the party. During the stage show, she inadvertently damages her mother's charm, and then Ming transforms into a giant red panda and disrupts the red concert, intending to forcefully take Mei back. While the audience flees and hides, they argue about Ming's independence, and Mei accidentally locks Ming out. The rest of the family help by breaking their charms to transform into red pandas and dragging Ming into the ritual circle. With Mei's friend and Four Town singing, the new ritual sends the family into the astral plane. Mei reconciles with Ming and helps her mend the bond with her grandmother, which caused Ming's perfectionism. The woman comes to ill the red panda forms, except Mei, who finds out who she wants to be. Later, Mei and Ming's relationship has improved, and Mei balances her doings with the temple and her friends, including Tyler. Ming has to repay for the damage done to the stadium. There's a scene where there's a portal that's supposed to get rid of the red panda spirit, and she enters it. However, as she goes through it, she has a flashback of all the memories she had about being a red panda. These memories make her not want to get rid of the red panda form, and eventually exits the portal. This causes the ritual to fail, and Mei announces that she's going to concert instead of starting the ritual again. This is a great metaphor for the furry fandom. For hundreds of years, the idea of anthropomorphism was present in society. Ancient Egyptians worshipped gods that had animal-like qualities. However, as the technology started to industrialize and more technologically advanced, it wasn't seen as appropriate to dress up as animals. This may be due to the role animals played in spreading disease, or it could have been how culture changed. However, this changed in the early 20th century, with the first idea of animals as human characteristics began. It resulted in creation of the furry fandom back in the early 80s. The first furry convention, Conference Zero, was created back in 1989. This may have been explored in the film, which is set around the early 2000s. This would have been the time when furries started to spread, first in California, then the rest of the United States, and eventually North America and Europe. While I don't believe Disney is explicitly targeting furries in this movie, they must have had furries in mind with the production. After the success of Zootopia, they must have known that furries would have loved this film. When Mei transformed to Red Panda for the first time at school, she panicked and tried to escape. During her escape though, she went to the girls' bathroom, and in there, one of the students saw her and said, After escaping and running back home, her mom tried catching up with her unsuccessfully. When Mei's friends found out Mei's ability, they went crazy over it. After coming to school and convincing her parents she'll stay calm, Mei's friends tried to figure out how to raise money they needed to get to the concert. One of them asked Mei to transform into Red Panda to help sing. After transforming, her friend immediately hugs her, but this is stopped by a group of students who see her as a Red Panda. Mei hides, but when she reveals herself again, the group immediately falls in love with it.
Like it? I love it! I'll give you anything! Money? My kidney! My soul!
Mei's friend used the school loads of Mei's Red Panda to get money through photos and merchandise, known as
Operation 4-Town Shakedown.
This leads to a scene where everyone in the school is wearing Red Panda ears, tails, and other memorabilia. It may be something that can be easily overlooked, but there's a deeper meaning behind this part of the movie. The school's love of Mei's Red Panda can be seen as the internet's love of furries. While TV shows and news websites were casting the fandom in a negative light around this time, some can look past that and appreciate the people behind the costumes. Put simply, the younger and more someone knows about furries, the more likely they'll appreciate them compared to someone who's older and less educated. I'm pretty pretty sure you see a big fluffy animal out in public, you want to approach them and maybe get a picture. There are two ways to interpret the ending. On one hand, you can view it as what it's intended to be, which is a coming age story, and can view it as maybe realizing who she wants to be. Perfectly valid way of thinking, but it's boring. It only scratches the surface. The more exciting way to think about it is through the lens of furries, and this is where things get interesting. In the final scene where the women are in the astral plane, you see the woman in the red panda form. This is a metaphor of how furries existed without society. We're always there, but we're in the public. On the other hand, May decided to keep being a red panda, which is like accepting being a furry. The one who decided to release a red panda form were older, and the one who didn't was May, youngest of them all. This lines up very closely with who's a furry, with May being younger. I just want to point out this one scene where May is a giant red panda and stored in the stadium. This is reference to kaiju, a Japanese genre of films and television featuring giant monsters. It can be referred to as the monsters themselves, which are usually depicted as being military or monsters. There are examples of kaijus include Godzilla and King Kong. Or you can see it as Mako furry bait, whatever works with you. One of the last moments of the movie summarized the entire premise in one single message.
We've all got an inner beast. We've all got a messy, loud, weird part of ourselves hidden away. And a lot of us never let it out. But I did. How about you?
The idea that a complicated sign one has can apply to everyone, be seen across many different fandoms, but furries are the one who take it to the extreme. From simple animal characters to even tales to even conventions full of people dressing up in mascot costumes, furries are examples of a fandom that is messy, loud, and weird, but also unique. If you want to see another person get furries right, check out a streamer who was able to do just that.